Hello everyone, this is your friend Divyesh Dave and welcome to the day number 28. So far we have completed 27 days, unbelievable. Hats off to you all of you guys that you have shown the commitment to finish and come to till this point. So we are on the day 28 and it's been an amazing journey. So let's do today's project. So thank you so much. And if you want to uh, share with this learning journey, you can share with other people and your friends, family members, and your colleagues, so that they can also take benefit of this, right? Also, you can like and subscribe this channel if you want. Now today we are on day 28, so we are on the project number 8, and this project is going to change your learning journey differently, and it will take you to the next level. uh, because this is a very common thing that we do in everyday work, like creating the invoice. But the way I'm going to teach you, it's completely different and completely dynamic. So you no more manual filling on the invoice. Everything is dynamic. I mean, more or less like 70-80% it's dynamic, unless you change some terms and condition or something like that. So let me show you how it looks, and then I'll show you how to create this. And not to create, but we will create together. Okay, so you need to uh, give me yes that you will create uh, this project with me. So write down in the comment section, yes, I will create before starting this project. Okay, so create with me. This will be so helpful if you do so, because action brings confidence and confidence brings result. Okay, so this is our dynamic invoice template. So let me just show you how it works and all the areas. Like for example, this is our main area, and let me just remove the address here. Yeah, this is our main area. Then comes the invoice part, to whom we need to bill. Then our company information. Then port of loading and port of discharge. In case if you are exporting it, so you can add HS code or port of loading and port of discharge. If you don't have this, then you can just remove this. But if you are exporting something, so you can use this. And then comes the description of good, like serial number, description, quantity, rate, value, VAT of this particular data, and total in INR. You can convert this into INR or USD, whatever you want. Then comes the total and less discount. If you have any discount, you can change the discount percent. Then total, this minus this, and VAT charge, it will come in here. And then this plus this is our net amount. Now this is conversion, automatically converts currency into INR. Or let's say I have added one more thing. If you want to convert it into USD, you can simply copy this formula, and this is basically VBA code. So you can use this VBA code to convert. And then basic terms, you can change terms as per your company requirement. And the static details, which is not going to change, it is going to be constant, like your bank detail in INR or USD if you are dealing with multi-currency account. Then the company detail and director and authorized signatory mark. And also in the footer area, you just need a company information. And also if you just go to Control P, it will show you this is how it looks. Pretty neat, decent, neat and clean, and also the dynamic. Now why I'm telling you dynamic, every time I change the invoice number, you can see the magic. 1002, everything has been changed. No need to fill anything manual. Date is also dynamic, because every time you change uh, the if the date changes every day you open this file, it will show you the current date. You can do it manually. You can just remove this formula and you can put it manually. So let's say if you put 2nd July 2024 and the terms is 30 days, so automatically it will add plus 30. So that is also dynamic. Unless you change these terms, everything will be dynamic. So the number, the name will come, the contact number will come, everything will come automatically. You just need to change, you just need to give the sequence, let's say 1003. So let's say in 1003 you have sold 3 units. So it will come 3 items. Automatically the sequence will come. If there is no information, then no, there will be no sequence. total is coming automatically, everything is coming to automatically. So this is the power of mixing up all these dynamic arrays, and the you can say the power of office, no, not the office, but excel 365. So this is what we are going to create. But let me just show you the steps of how we are going to create it. First, we'll create the format. Okay. So this is the standard format that I have used. In my company, I'm using USD and AED both, because right now I'm in Dubai, so I'm doing AED and USD both. So that was little complex, but I just removed the USD part and I just kept it single currency. But you can do both currency. You just keep extra column, and then you convert that particular total into, let's say, all the invoicing in keep in USD, and then you can just put this and standard, let's say right now 3.6725. It's a EAD. So dollar and AED both are here, and then you just link this formula. Instead of net amount, you just link it here. So it will show you like AED, I mean INR and USD in the same invoice. Okay, you can do that as well. But right now I kept it single currency, but I'll show you how to bring this words in both the currency INR and USD, if in case if you want to keep the multi-currency invoice. Okay, so this is really important. So we are not just creating some simple shopkeeper invoice in INR. We are creating the most powerful dynamic invoice, which can be a tax invoice, which can be an export invoice. You can use it for both purpose. Okay, so this is the first step. We need to create a format. Then we will find out what are the static areas and what are the dynamic areas. Then we will update the masters. Then we will update the sale purchase sheet, because this invoice is directly linked with the sale purchase sheet. Do you remember when we created this inventory project, inventory schedule project? If you have not watched that video, watch it again. Create that thing, because once you create that one, this part is so easy. It's like one time effort. You do it once and you forget, something like that. And then we will add formula linking like filter, XLOOKUP, sequence, and then we will add numbers in words. Add numbers to words using the VBA codes available. I have not written down this VBA code. It was available online. So the power of the power of VBA code is you don't need to write all the codes. Excel is very old software, but since it is in last 5-10 years, people have worked so much. So you need to do smart work. Just find out whatever requirement you have. Let's say you want to create a VBA code for automatic printing. You search online. You can use ChatGPT for VBA code for that. Copy that into the module of developer tab, this developer tab, and it's done. You don't need to write the whole code. Okay, so that's the thing. I will show you how to do that, and then check and test how it all the formula and working or not. Okay, so let's start with simple format. Create the format. Number thing, let's say I will keep it. Let me just change this thing, or invoice. This is our invoice. So how many columns we need? Let's say A to G. So we'll keep it as it is. A to G, Alt HMC, uh, not HMC. I'll just need to keep this part a little bigger, because the serial number, then the description, then comes the quantity, amount, sorry, per price, per piece value, then the total value, VAT, and total amount. So we are good to go. Like, now comes this logo part, the very first thing, logo, right? So we all know that Canva is the free software that we can use to create a logo. So just go to Canva, create some beautiful image like this. So that's what I did. Mostly I do these designing work in Canva. So just go to canva.com, download and create, create and download your logo. Use your company branding colors. Like here, I've just added ABC Enterprises, change the color. Then again, yeah, bring the text. If you want to add tags, then bring the all these, let's say, if you have any like earth, if your company has having earth logo, so just create this graphic and it will bring the earth logo, and then you can just add and create your logo, something like this. So you can create logo from there. So right now I have already done this and I have downloaded it. So I'll just copy that thing. So ABC Enterprises, and then we'll copy here. Okay, so do it, and then we will move to next step, which is our static part. So this thing is going to be static text invoice. This is the heading of our invoice. You can put it here. You can simply merge cells, and then you can keep it in the middle, whatever you like. You can modify the formatting as per your requirement. But what is important to learn is all the linkings and formulas that I have put here. Okay. So for the time being, I'm just copying this. This is the static thing, which is not going to change. It is going to be constant. And then we'll just change this font size and all these things. We'll make it left to right, and then we'll change a little bit bluish because our branding color in this format is blue. So we will keep it blue. And then we will also add here VAT number. And that's it. Okay, so far so good. Now we need to fix this area. Let's just move it here and then write something like this. So it looks more or less similar. Okay, so I'm just quickly showing you what you need to do. You can modify or beautify it later. Let me just remove the grid lines so it looks okay. Now we will add a border, alt page BS. Then the second part comes is our this part. It has bill to and all the basic information. So let me just copy this format here. So it has this portion where we will bring the company name and the all the address and all, then VAT number of that particular client, contact, email, everything. Then we will bring our company information. So let me just copy this format. What we have is invoice number, date of invoice, and we will keep it in the E column. And then we will make it this indent. We will align it. Okay. So basically we need invoice number. Let me just move it here. So we will need invoice number, which is our dynamic invoice number. Date of the invoice, we'll just put today, and then we'll close it. Mode of payment, let me just change the format of date. So guys, do it with me, okay? Otherwise you will fall behind. So I don't want that to be. So please do it with me so you learn actually this thing. Mode of payment. Mode of payment, mostly bank transfer. So you can bank transfer or cash payment, whatever you want. Payment terms, let's say on or before 30 days, 60 days, 120 days, whatever you want to put. So if we are putting 30 days, so we'll use this plus 30. Automatically it will calculate the date. Delivery terms, you can say hand delivery, or if you want to put any transportation company name, you can put here. HS code, this is the code that we need to mention in export invoices. So let me just copy this HS code for electronic items. The whole list is available for HS code online. Okay, so don't worry about that. Now, so far we are done our main formatting. Then we will just make it again. We will make it a box. So it looks decent. This is our second box. Now we can say that our client information is here and our personal information is here. So main information, we can make it bold, or you can color. You can make the color also. Again, I'm telling you, the beautification is depends on your needs, so you can change it as per your requirement. Okay. So far so good. See, everything is done. Now this port of loading and this thing also, I will bring it here, and then we'll just copy paste. This I need to just bring it in Alt HBS. Then again Alt HBN, Alt HBS. And now here Alt HBA, F4, Alt HMC. And we'll just minimize this part. Okay, so as far as we are doing, automatically it will end up. So this is the description we need. So I'll just copy this format. Okay. So all the pillar of these cells you can match with your company branding colors, and then we will need to create the boxes for these parts. So we'll just go control 1 and we will create all the boxes at one go. Border, we'll just select left, center, right, top, and bottom. Enter. So at one go we can create all these borders. Next, what we need total, which is Alt HBS, and then where do we need total? F4, 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 F4. Now here we will need the header. Sorry, the total. So next is our adding the total. We will add the total sum, then Alt HK, not in the rate, but value, weight, VAT, VAT or GST, whatever you want to use, you can use it. Okay. You can create two column like SGST or the another GST is there. So right now I'm in Dubai, so I'm not using GST, but you can use it for your reference. Okay. And as many column as you can insert. So this is done. Now comes the second part, which is our second calculation, which is here. So we just copy this part, and then put it here, and it's done. Now what are these pointers? The total is coming here, then we will add discount. So this into, let's say, 5%. So whatever percentage you want to add, you can add. If it is 0, then 0. Total this minus this, and then total VAT charge, which we will link here. So Alt is equal to, and then just link it here. So automatically the total will come here, or net amount will be this plus this. So far we have created a very standard format of our invoice. And then hit this part, it will show you the Alt HBS border, and then this part will show you in words. Okay, so I'll show you how we will do that. And also, let's say in words, if it is in INR, if you just want to add INR, just add this. But if you want to add in USD, you can add USD also. I'll show you how to do that, but I'm just creating the format. So this is done, and then let me just make it as net amount. So no, I just need to remove this thing. Yeah. Okay, so then comes the terms columns, which is really important for any company. So if you want to show the terms in basic terms, I have added here, like for example, I'll just copy this and then I'll show you. So you can add as many terms as you want, like maximum keep it 4 to 5 terms. Otherwise your invoice will be so bulky. For example, invoice is due 30 days from the date of invoice, and failure to very, very basic terms like due to cyber fraud, do not rely on any for change of payment instruction, strictly for follow payment instruction as mentioned in on invoice received with goods. All goods remain the property of ABC, something like that. You can add as many as you want. So this part is done. Terms part is done. Now comes the second last part, which is our banking details. So if someone asks us banking details, this is going to be static format. It is not going to change. So we can just simply copy and paste, and you can change as per your requirement. Like we added both the in both the banks. Like for example, I have added Bank of Baroda, INR. Just this is just a dummy account. Okay, dummy name. You can change your company name or company bank account details and all, and then Bank of Baroda USD account. So I have added both for the same invoice. Then comes our company signatory detail. So this is how we can create this. Right now, I'm not typing each and everything, but I'm just copying pasting, but I'm showing you what are the important parts you need for any invoice. Then the last section, which is our footer part. So in footer, we will need all these three things, which is our address. And right now I'm just copying this, go here, then alt HPS. Now this images you can download from here, insert icons, and from here you can download phone icon, like phone icon, and all these icons you can insert. And then you can change the color of this. The moment you select this, automatically the graphic format comes, and then you can change the graphic fill and the border and everything as per your company branding. So right now I'm keeping it blank. You can change as per your requirement. And then you can just adjust as per your footer requirement. So the basic format is ready. You can check it. Control P. It is not coming on the page, so we'll go to page setup and fit to one. So now it is coming into one page. You'll go select the borders, and then you can just adjust the basic format of your invoicing. So we will make fit to one. So we can adjust it as per the page. Okay, so this is letter. We will keep it A4. So now it will change. See, for making it proper, we'll just add few columns, a few rows. We can add here also. And let's add one here, one here. Okay. So I hope you understood what we did is we just created a sample format of our invoice. So do it with me, guys. Now it looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine on one page. Everything is filled, and our local plus export invoice format is ready. I'm just adding the different like in the left this kind of aligns, left align, right align, all. Okay, so far so good. So what we did is we just updated our format. Now find out the static area and dynamic area. We already did while we were creating. So this part is going to be static. It is not going to change. This is our company detail. Let's say this is our VAT number, which is always going to be same. This part, mostly it is not going to, it is going to change every time. Bank transfer, mode of payment, everything is going to change. Terms may be changed. Due date will change as per each company has different terms with us. So we need to change this part. Okay. So delivery, it can change. HS code, if you're exporting, port of loading, you can add later. This header are going to change, but this part is completely going to be dynamic, and this part is completely going to be dynamic. Other things, everything is linked, so you don't need to worry about that. Then this part, it is dynamic, not the dynamic but static. It is not going to change. This part, it is always going to be same, and this part is always going to be same unless you change your unit name, unit or office. Then we need to update the masters. This is the really important part. Do you remember that we have created this invoice, sorry, this inventory schedule. So this inventory schedule is basically has two parts. One is sales sheet and second is purchase sheet. So in purchase sheet, we are not going to make any changes. And meanwhile, if you have not checked that project, please finish that project, because then this project will be so easy for you. Okay. Then comes the sales invoice, and then the masters. So in masters, we kept it simple. We will keep it same, but only one thing I have added, which is the VAT percentage. So let's say in each and every goods you have different kind of VAT percent. You can add a simple column and you can add the percentage here. Okay. Purchase sheet, we have not changed anything in this because it is directly linked with the it is manual filling whenever we purchase something, and then it also has the connection with our sales sheet, which is our sheet number, this sheet, sales sheet. Here we need to change few things. See, date, invoice, client, product, everything was same. Unit was there, purchase price is there, amount is there. We are not going to change this, but we need to add VAT. So we just added after margin. Do you remember we added till margin? After margin, we just added one column, which is VAT, and then we added the if error. Sorry, X lookup with the product and this masters. So I want you to do it by your own. I'm not going to do this, but I'm just showing you what I did. And then we just multiply amount into 12%. So it will give you the VAT of that particular uh, transaction in that invoice. And then we added the total. Total means amount of the invoice plus VAT. So this is how these three columns we added. That's it. So if you are working on your inventory sheet, just change these three. Now, why we are using this? The reason, the very important reason, the first important reason is we don't need to create any specific or other details for invoice purpose. Okay. Second thing, we can just simply bring all these data that we are already creating for our inventory schedule. We can, this inventory schedule, we can actually use the same data to create our invoice, right? And third thing is the inventory schedule is also updated whenever we sell something or purchase something. So with just one sheet, one file, we can manage our invoice, we can manage our inventory. Also, I have added here the customer database. Remember, you in first or second project, I think we have created this customer database. All the headers are same, but I have added the sample data here. So we are maintaining customer database in the same file. We are maintaining purchase in the same file. We are maintaining sale in the same file, and stock is which basically uh, amalgamation of these two sheets. We are maintaining stock here, and with the same data, without using any additional sheet, we can create a simple invoice, something like this. That's what we did. Let me just make my format in the last, and this is what we did. So sample we have created. Masters we already updated with the VAT, and customer details. This is the second master we will need, but this is already created by us in the second or first project, I think. Just go and check and try to finish that project first, and it has these details. So every time when new customer comes, you just need to update this data sheet, like company ID, company name, company type, address line 1, address line 2, address line 3, city. You can create by using forms, the dynamic form that we have created, or you can simply go to this kind of form in your developer tab. Then the contact person and all these basic details are there. But when you fill these basic detail, we can actually direct connect these detail to our invoice part. That's what we are going to do now. Okay, but now let's start with the with the with the linking part, where we are. Yeah, update masters, update sale purchase sheet. In sale purchase sheet, we already have data, so we are not going to fill each and every data right again, but I just added the three sample sales. And whenever we create a sales, make sure you keep the sequence right, because if you forget to keep the right sequence, this invoice part will not work. Second thing, when you are when you are issuing multiple items in the same invoice, make sure you fill all the data in this part, which is our sales part. In purchase, definitely we need to fill because this sheet is linked with the purchase sheet and inventory sheet. That's why the second part we need to fill here anyhow. I mean, which coding we have, uh, we are selling automatically, and how much unit we are selling. The same thing we need to fill here, but little bit differently. These three detail will repeat in the same row. That's it. That's what you need to do. For example, in 1003, we have sold three items. So every time we need to repeat these things. That's it. Why repeating? Because then the filter formula will work properly. Otherwise, it will search where exactly the information is, and then we will. And that's why I told you just keep one space every time you issue sales invoice. So visually you can actually check. Okay, this is the different invoice. If you are struggling with visual data or uh, navigating between the data, better to keep one space. That's what I do. But it's okay if you can just simplify, understand the data. You don't need to keep any space. Okay, so that's up to you. If you can easily navigate through data, that's okay. But the thumb rule is every time you issue invoice, and if there are multiple items, you need to mention them separately, because see here, this is different kind of code as mentioned. So this data you have to fill anyways. Otherwise, your purchase will not match, because we have linked these two sheets and then we have created this stock sheet, right? So while doing this, the all three items you put here. That's it. You just repeat the date, you just repeat invoice number, you repeat the client ID, and you repeat the product ID. And then you give them the same quantity that you purchased, that you have added in the sold unit column. You added here. Automatically the the value will come and automatically. So this is about the sales details, and already we have added this formula of VAT, so we don't need to worry about that. Automatically it will calculate. Make sure you update the masters if there is any rate change or any government rule that shows that the rate has been changed. So make sure you must update the masters and customer database. So that's all for this. Now we are going to start our linking part, where we are right now. Yeah, update sale purchase is done. Now we will add the formula. What formula we will need? The very first thing we need is our invoice number. So this is going to be every time we need to change. So we will just put, let's say 1001. Okay. So when we put here 1001, what we need is we need all the items here related to company information, VAT, contact number, email, everything. So let's start with this. Now here the XLOOKUP will help us a lot. Let's say if it is 1001, bring the company name. So XLOOKUP, we will go to our salary sheet, and here we will simply go XLOOKUP. The lookup value is 1001, comma, we'll go to our salary sales sheet, lookup array, and then the return array. Enter. That's it. Now once this data is come, we will add another XLOOKUP from the customer database, and then sequentially we will add everything one by one, because here we have data validation. We can't add any other data, right? So we have to match our company name with our customer database. Otherwise it will not match. So any space or any any additional letter will not bring the data. So that's why what we did is in salary here we put the data validation. So this data validation should work from this customer list. Sorry. Yeah, this customer name list. So that's what we did. And because of that, because of that, we can easily link all the other details with this name, because this name is same in sales sheet and the customer database sheet. See, that's why it is important to mark each and every data set, and we should be very similar data should be filled everywhere. If you are using any dot or any extra space, so it will not match. So this is the rule of the data cleaning. That's what we did, in the first or second day we did data cleaning. That's what the data cleaning means. So each and every data should look similar. So if you are using, let's say, any product name, washing machine, so everywhere it should go only washing machine, no spaces, no additional letters or anything. Then only the Excel can find this data and it can bring you. Okay, so let's get back to our linking thing. So we'll just go X lookup value is this, comma, we will go to our customer masters, and then we'll select the whole, not the whole, but the company name here. This is we need to look, and then we need to bring the address line 1 and enter. See, address line 1 is there. Then we'll just control D, not control D, let's do it together. X lookup value is our name of the company, then customer, this company name is the lookup value, and return value is address line number 2. See how quickly it is happening. X lookup, company name is our lookup value, comma. So that's why, see, X lookup is how powerful. You don't need to worry about how many columns you need to give, just like in VLOOKUP. X lookup is much powerful than VLOOKUP. Then again we will select the company name as our lookup array, and then address line number 3. Again X lookup, this, comma, lookup array, which is our company name, comma, our city, enter. And again X lookup array is our company name, comma, customer, this, comma, our pin code. Since it is India, so we are not adding it, but you can add that as well. Okay, so far we have brought so many information, right? So now let's add one more, which is our VAT number of that particular customer, comma, we will go customer, click here, and I have also added the sample VAT, this, and enter. Now VAT number is there. Now we will bring the contact details. So let's say X lookup. Make sure you fill your customer database. If customer database is filled, bringing this data into your invoice, it's very easy. See how I'm doing very easily. X lookup, X lookup, X lookup. That's it. Then comes the contact number, and then done. And again email. So X lookup, this, comma, customer, and then company, then again email ID, and that's. So we did this. Now look at the magic. If you add 1002, it will add the another company detail. If you do 1003, so every time you fill new sale entry here, it will change in your invoice only by changing your invoice number. And the same magic we will bring here also. Do you want to see how? Let's do it. Now in this thing, we need description of good, quantity, rate. So from where we can find? We can find from sales sheet. Again, our sales sheet is our base for bringing this information. But as I told you, every time you add invoice, you make sure you add the same invoice date, number, and client in all the items that you are selling. Let's say we have in first sale we just sold LED TV, so we added only one line, so that's okay. Then we in the second sale we sold to Gamma retailer and smartphone 128 GB, the same data that we used in our inventory format. So I'm not going to in detail in this, you can go and check the previous video and in your previous project. Then the third is we sold to Zeta Infotech. This name has been changed because I have added a new customer database, but everything is same. All other things are same. Only the customer database name has been changed because on an inventory project I use different names just for showing you. But for this project, I have added the whole customer database, sample database. So that's why I just changed the customers, top 3 customers name. And let's say you add one more. You sold them one more item, which is, let's say, smartphone, and then 1 unit, and then 11,000. This is, we need to check which one we have. Let's say smartphone. We have 3 pending for first. This one we have 3 pending, so we'll just add this, and then we'll sell one. Automatically it will come. Margin should not be less than, so the value is 70,000, so we can sell it in 80,000. So now the value is fine, and automatically she is calculate the VAT and everything. So the margin looks 14%, which is okay. But here we need to copy the same details again. 1003 is Zeta Infotech. Now it looks okay. Okay, so now we will what we will do is we will link our description and everything here. So for example, what I did is here I just added the filter formula, very simple filter formula to bring this data. Let's do it as we'll go invoice, and then is equal to filter array. We need to give the array, which is our sales array, comma, include. What should it include? It should include invoice number is equal to our invoice date, and then enter. So it will bring all the data if it matches with the invoice number. So it brings all the data here. But right now we don't need all the data. We just need 4 columns: description, quantity, rate, value, and VAT. That's it. For that, do you remember the second formula that we use? Choose columns. So let's just check what are the columns we need. So we need to count from 1. 1, do we need? No, we don't need. 2, do we need? No, we don't need because it is already there in the upside. Client, we don't need. Product, yes, we need. So this is the column number 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 4 we need, 5 we need, 6 per unit we need, 7 we need. Anything else? Yes, VAT we need. So this is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 we don't need, and 15 we need. 15 we need, and the total amount we need, and 16 we need. So all these columns that you can see, we just need to add in this choose column formula. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Let me just type it here so we don't forget it. 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 15 and 16. 15 and 16. Now look at the magic here. We'll just go here, filter. Before filter, we need to put choose calls. We go to and, comma, 4, 5, 6, 7, 15, 16. Magic. How amazing it is, right? Now, do you want to see another magic? Every time, where is this total? Why total is not coming? Let me just check it again. Why the total is not coming? 16, I've added already. Maybe, yeah, let's just check this formula again. So far 4, 5, 6, 7 is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 14 and 15. 14 and 15. That's why I was wondering. 14 and 15. This is 14. This is 15. Can you see the magic? Now look at the another magic. You just go here, 1003. Everything changed. The good thing what you can do is you just go here, you put here data validation, data validation. You go here, go to list and give the sales sheet data information. Enter. Now look at the magic. No need to fill even. Just go Alt Tab, select this. But right now we are having the space thing. So for that we need to remove that thing. Otherwise it will select the space also. So let's just do this way. Now it looks fine. Now you can see here. 1, 2, 3. Just select this 3 and just go here if you want. If let's say we sold one more thing, so just add here, let's say 30th July 2023, or maybe 1st July 20. Let's say 30th July. Sorry. The invoice is 41004 and we sold it to, let's say, Delta Manufacturing, and we sold again smartphone, or let's another project. Let's do this. Let's keep it simple. Microwave. Okay, microwave. One microwave you have sold. So if we go here, we need to check how many microwave we have. We have the category 3 microwave we have. So we can only sell this. We'll just put it here. We'll sell one. So automatically the value is coming here. Now we don't have margin. So 10,000, we just sold it for 12,000. Now we have this margin. So this is not going as a percentage. We'll just paste it here. So 20% margin. So far it is done. Now look at the magic. We have sold. That means we have the sales data. We just put the sales data in our sales sheet. So that time our inventory has been changed. If you just refresh it, our inventory is now 2. Microwave 1 is now only 2. So at the same time, it will show you this inventory. And also when you go here, just go here and then just go here. I think the data validation is not accepting that thing. Yeah, you need to change the data validation. Just clear it. Let's just go to data validation. We'll just go to list. Then we'll go here, enter. Okay. So now it will bring the 1004 also. See, 1004. At the moment where we put 1004, it will bring exactly the same thing that we were filling in. See, microwave oven, one piece, and we just change this format to the general format. So 12,000 we have sold, value is 12,000, 1200 VAT, total INR. And all these things will come automatically. See, 13,000 total came because we already put formula previously. Discount, if let's say you want 2% discount, so it will add 2% discount automatically. Then The total will come here, this minus discount. The VAT will automatically come from this area. So I think VAT is already coming here. So we just need to make it separate. See, it is already adding VAT. So we can't add VAT one more time, right? But you can show this just to mention here. Yeah, it already had VAT. So this is how you can make it your invoice. So far so good. Now one more thing I want to add. If there is a data here, then automatically bring the sequence. We can add that also. So what I did is, see, for example, in my sheet, if there is no data, don't bring the sequence. If there is a data, bring the sequence exactly in this sequence. If there are 5, then bring the 5. For example, let's say we have around 1001, so it will bring only one sequence. For that, we have combined 3 formula. The very first is if there is a let's say if there is a value which is B18 is equal to text. So first we will add this formula. You just copy this main invoice. So is equal to if B18 is less than or more than a text, then bring 1, otherwise 0, and enter. So right now it is showing us 1. Now we will change this 1 into the sequence. So sequence of 1 to 1. Okay. So let's make it. We will convert this into sequence rows. How many rows we want? Let's say we want just 1 row. We don't need any column, and it should start with 1. Then enter. Now what we will do is we'll change the sequence from 1 to the count A. So it should count how many are there, and only those rows sequence it will add. Now what we'll do is let me add the count A formula, and we'll simply copy this. Let's say is equal to count A. Count A means if there is any text, just count how many text are there. And then we'll copy this, and we will just replace this one sequence which is already coming here. We will replace this one sequence into bracket, and then let me just check it here. We'll change here is equal to. That's it. So what we did is we just put. So let's understand one by one. First, we added if formula. If there is any text, we just need to bring 1 or 0. Now then we change this 1 to the sequence 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we change the sequence of 1 is count A. Count A means if how many text are in this area, only that number of sequence bring. Otherwise, don't bring the sequence. Make it 0 or make it blank. So let's see. If I put here 1003, it will bring 4 sequence. See how magically it is changing the sheet. I'm super excited to show you how powerful it is. Let's change this format because it is a number, so it should show in the middle. Control Shift and then this you can just simply go number general, OK, Alt HAC. See how it added all the sequence automatically. Change this sequence to 1002. Only one sequence will come. Gamma retailer already there. The date of invoice is today date, so you can change it later. 1003 automatically invoice is coming. Everything is coming automatically. You don't need to fill anything here. That's it. That is called the dynamic invoicing. See, in YouTube, most of the people just say, okay, link here, link there, but no one is teaching you this important thing. We just need to update the sales sheet, and that's it. We can simply create this dynamic invoice. So if you want any USD amount, just add one more column and add the USD of that particular thing, and then convert that particular. Let's say you want to add USD also, so add one more column, add USD, and then you change this into your USD rate. 13, let's say, divided by, let's say, 80. So now you will just change it, and your total will remain in dollars. You can also add one range here. Let's say Alt HBS. Yes. So USD rate. So when you are using USD rate, I think as per RBI, you need to show this rate, that standard rate of USD taken. Then you just put 80, and then here you just link. Let's say if you are using dynamic rate, you just link it here and freeze this area, F4. It will give you the USD also. Then you can issue invoice in INR and USD, any currency you want. So I'm not doing it right now, but I'm just showing you what is possible with this format. So let's just keep it simple. Alt HBN, Alt HBS. So we'll save it. So I hope you are having some amazing time learning this important thing, right? Just change the invoice number. Now, first, update your purchase sheet. Second, update your sales sheet. Automatically, your stock sheet is going to be updated. But make sure when you sell, if you are selling multiple items, these three things you need to repeat in each and every cell in this sales area. Purchase area is directly linked from the purchase sheet, so that we need to add as per our. You can just check our previous inventory project, so it will help you to understand this linking. So I hope you understood this. Now comes the VBA part. So far, what we have done, see, add formula and everything we have done. I think almost all the things that we have covered. Here comes the numbers to word. Now, there are two ways to use the VBA. Number one is you create a macro. So basically, VBA code are macros that has been recorded by us or maybe written by someone else. So you can understand in that way also. But there is a smarter way to do this. Instead of typing all these VBA codes, just go to internet, because we don't want to, if you want to learn VBA, definitely you can learn. There is always a plus point to learning this VBA code. But let's say you have very less requirement of doing, just like we just need to convert these the numbers into INR in words. So these kind of VBAs are already created by someone and put in on the internet. Just copy this, paste, go to developer tab, click on the Visual Basics, and here every sheet you can see here. So let's say if you have two sheets open, it will show you one sheet here and then second sheet is here. So let me just open that same another sheet. Let's say inventory control. So all the sheets that are open, it will show you here in your Visual Basic tab. See, one sheet is here, second sheet is here. So right now we don't need the second sheet, or we'll close this inventory schedule sheet. But it will show you both the sheets. Now, when you see your current sheet, see, this is my current sheet. It has two things, Microsoft Excel object, and second is the module. I hope you can see it. So in each and every module, basically the module is code for specific shortcuts or specific buttons. So these are the codes someone has written. This code is spell number. This is the code name that they have given. So what I did is I just copy that code and put into the module. You just go here, insert a module here, and you paste that particular code here, and that's it. It will be applicable to your that particular Excel sheet. That's it. That's what I did. I found um, these two codes online. One converts numbers into AED. AED means Emirati Dirham. Second converts USD. Third converts INR. So the first one converts AED and dirham, because in other currency it is not counted as lakhs or crores. It converts as a millions and billions, right? So the first code, you just need to copy this. You can copy and paste any open up any Excel sheet, open the VBA box, something like this. Add, go to right module, right click, insert module, and paste it and save it. That's it. What it does is this. Let me just don't save it. Yeah, what it does is, did I make any mistake or what? No, it's fine. So what it does is when you type this formula, it will automatically convert your number to text. The first is this one. See, this is the for INR. So spell number EDP, it is for USD, and only spell number is for INR. And once you copy this formula in your modules of that particular Excel file, you close it, you save this file, and then now look at the magic. You just go is equal to spell number. This spell number is only for INR, and then enter. So this is basically a code. First it counts 100,000. Second it counts the 10,000. Then it counts thousands, then hundreds and decimals and something like that. So there is basic sequence of code. You don't need to write that code. Just copy that code and paste it, and it will bring the value. The same is with another code, which is spell number EDP tab. You just select this, and if you want to make it, I think I'm having some issue with this. Let me just do it again. Okay, we'll just remove this. Okay, and then I'll bring this code from another Excel sheet which I already added. So right now it has been deleted. Module 1 code, spell number is there, that means INR code is there. I need to bring the dollar code. Just a minute, guys. So where exactly I put this? I need to bring my main file from my image. It was in, I think I deleted that file. Let me just bring it back, and I will add this. So developer, Visual Basics, we had this EDP. Yeah, this is the formula. So this is, for example, this is the EDP thing. I just go to my Excel sheet. We will paste this this EDP code into the new module. It will bring the USD formula also. So let's say we have this file is our main file, invoice file. We'll just go to module number 1. We'll paste it here and then Control S. And then There is no error. See, in that particular code, it was showing red in this 11. So that's why it was having error. So now we are okay. We'll just close this sample file, which we don't need. We will come back to our main file, and then is equal to what was the formula? Spell number, yeah. Spell number EDP, and then just select this and enter. So can you see the magic? $215,012 and 0 cents. If you want to convert in AED, which basically I do in at my work, we'll just comma AED and enter. So it will convert into AED. So those, if you are watching in Dubai or UAE, you guys can convert like this and just simply add AND formula. So it looks similar, huh? So bracket and inverted comma. Sorry, let me do it again, because in rupees and all this coming by default, so it should look similar. So we'll just add this space, inverted comma, close, and we will go at the end. Then again we will put one and, inverted comma, space, and then big bracket, close, and then enter. Now it looks similar. Let me just add one space. So now both look similar. So what I did is I just used AND formula to insert the text in that formula. That's it. Nothing important. Very, very easy to do this thing. Every data you need in the repetition, just put the AND formula, and if you want to insert the text, instead of just merging the cells, just add that into inverted comma. That's it. So you can see that how it is converting. Let's say if I just put 1 million, 1452356. So it will convert into the millions. Let's say remove the AED. So it will convert into dollars. 1,423,645 and 0 cents. And then again here, rupees 14 lakh 23,645 and 0 paisa only. Now here only is not coming. So again we can add only also here. See, only is the static text. So we can add it here. Okay. And if you want to add, let's say dollars, so you can add here US dollars and then enter. See, US dollar 1 million, everything is same. How powerful it is, right? So this is how you can create this amazing dynamic invoices. The total VAT charge, because VAT is already included in here, so we can't add again. Now look at the magic. Change the sequence number, everything is changed. See, one quantity, the amount has been changed. Discount, if you want to put, you can put, otherwise you can just remove it from 0. 38,600 automatically. See, in INR is changing, USD is changing. All these parts are static, so we don't need to change. It remains same. So this is the powerful invoice format that you can create. Automatically, see, everything is changing. All you need to do is you just need to maintain your self-purchase sheet properly. That's it. And if you maintain it properly, the way I taught you, I just mentioned and explained you in the inventory project, it will automatically update your inventory and also the invoice part. Just change the invoice number. Everything is changing automatically. See? And just go here, Control P, and that's it. Print it. Okay, so this is all for today. Now, one more thing I wanted to mention before winding up. This thing, when you download this file, there might be some issues running it, right? So what you are supposed to do is just go here on the file, show more option, go to properties, and here you will see there will be one option called showing the error. So just let me just download it, remove this, and then mm, let me just download one file which I downloaded. So for example, if you download it from somewhere else, so there might be some issues running the macro. So what you do is just go to right click before opening the file, go to properties, and you will see this option. This file came from another computer and might be blocked. To help protect the computer, you click unblock, apply, OK, and done. So now when you open this file, all the formula will work. Otherwise, it will show some error, something like this. Let me just download it again and I'll show you. Desktop open. Now when you open this file, it will show you error, something like this. It will show you error, something like this. Be careful, file are not enable editing, but still it will not help you because all the micros has been blocked. So they will not work. Okay. So this is the only change you need to do. You just make sure that you enable the options, unlock it, and then you open the file. That's all you need to do. And next is add more creativity into this, like create a simple button here and record a macro of printing this. So record that macro and link that macro from this. So every time you create this and click on the button, and it will print as a PDF or print your invoice. Okay, that is the task for you. You need to create that macro, add as a button here somewhere. That is your task. Mm, what else we have? I think most of the things that I have covered is really helpful if you apply it in the right way. And don't just skip this part. Do it with me. If you want to watch it again, please watch it again, but do it with me, because one time, second time, third time, if you are stuck somewhere, watch it again. Do it as the video is going on. The moment you do this, believe me, it will be like a life changing thing in your Excel journey, because this is practical learning. This is all about practical learning, right? By watching all these endless videos is not going to help you, but you need to do some tasks. You need to create some projects, and the way you create this, you can actually add uh, all these projects in your resume. Create simple samples of these things and just add links of those in your resume, so that you can show to the employer that these are the projects I have created in Excel, and this is how my Excel has improved. Okay, so I hope you understood this. We have completed like 8 projects. Wow, this is amazing, huh? So this was day 28. I believe I have covered everything here, formatting and everything. So VBA run is also there. You can add multiple VBA. Just go online and search what is your requirement. If there is any VBA someone has recorded, you can just copy that VBA and paste it into your developer Visual Basic module. That's it. And then you can use that VBA to automate your small task. Okay, this is all for today, guys. Day 28 is done. We have 2 more days to go, and last 2 projects will also amaze you, because I'm bringing like something important, especially for accounts and finance professionals. But you can apply all these rules to any kind of report. Like if you are an HR personnel, you can create your HR dashboards also. If you are a sales guy, you can create a sales dashboard and all these things. but the fundamentals are going to remain same. You just need to understand how the data is flowing, what are the data points you need to hit, and then you create tables, you convert those table into different kind of formats. That's it. That is all. That is Excel is all about. And the advanced version is the same thing, but like Power Query and all these things, VBA, Power Query, what else we have? The the Power BI and everything. All these are advanced version to handle large number of data. But basic fundamentals are the same, right? So I hope you understood this. Keep practicing, keep create these project with me, so that actually you can learn with me, and share it with your friends, family, if this 30 days series is really helping you to understand the fundamentals and how to exactly use Excel productively for our day to day task at work. Please share it with other friends, family members, and your colleagues, so that they can also take benefit of this series. And I hope I will bring more series like this. So please subscribe and like this channel. And if you have not joined our community of professional accountant on LinkedIn, I'll put the link in the description. Please join that. Submit your projects in the Google Sheet that I have added here, and I will check all your projects. I will help you to solve if there is any query. Please submit your queries as well, and keep learning, keep practicing. I'm reiterating the same point again and again. If you practice, then only you will be able to master the Excel. First, master the fundamentals. That is the learning. That is the first step of learning anything. First, understand the masters. Then, every week, every month, you add one block of knowledge in that particular fundamental. Like in these 30 days, you have learned so many things. So first, understand and master these things, and then every week you just watch a video online and you add that particular learning block into your knowledge database. So this is how you improve over the period of time. You cannot learn everything in just one night. Okay, it takes time. Like whatever I'm explaining you right now, I'm learning this from last 2 years. That's why I'm able to explain you in an easy way. Even though sometimes I stuck, but still I'm trying to make it possible. But the fundamentals I have learned, it's still in my head. So that's why I'm easily able to navigate through sheets and linking the formulas and adding my own creativity. So that's what you need to learn. Okay. I hope you have understood this and you are doing all the tasks, you are finishing all the projects, but please make sure you share with me so I can help you more. So, and have a great day, have a great learning. I hope you understood this and my way of style. That's what I believe. I like it's 80-20 principle that I follow. You need to learn 20% and practice 80%. That's what we are doing right now. Okay. So the more you practice, the more confident you become. And that's where the game changes. When you are confident to explain even these small things, the employer will automatically understand now this guy is knowledgeable because he knows his craft. And also add some creativity, add your own imaginations, take some samples from other formats, update for your requirement. This is how you you update your knowledge skills and knowledge base. So that's all for today, guys. We have completed 28 days. I'm so happy and I'm so super excited to bring two more projects. And so keep learning, keep improving. This is your friend Divyesh Dave signing off. Have a great, lovely day. Bye bye. Take care. See you.